Hi, I'm Mark Gaylor and I'm a Sony digital imaging ambassador. This review, however, is not about the cameras, it's about the messenger bags that I choose to put the cameras in. This one is made by Wotancraft and it's the Pilot 7L version. Now the 7L version has been around for quite some time, but this is the leather version. Now I've been using the Pilot messenger bags for quite a few years. In fact, it's 4 years, and they are by far and away my most favorite messenger bags to use. The favorite size of messenger bag is undoubtedly the Pilot 7L because it carries just the amount of gear that I'm prepared to carry on my shoulder all day, and it also fits in my motorcycle tank bag when I'm moving between events. Now I have been using the 10L version as well, especially when there's a little bit more storage capacity, such as on this Harley Davidson. The right hand side pannier or saddlebag is taking the 10L version comfortably there. I also own a couple of other Pilot messenger bags. It's the 2L and 3.5L versions, and these were available in leather as well as the canvas, and these are very stylish bags. Now I'll use the 2L when I'm carrying just a single camera and lens combo, or the 3.5L when I'm carrying a camera plus one additional lens. Wotancraft often showcase these bags on their own website using Leica cameras. Now this is an interesting alignment between the Leica cameras and Wotancraft, and this is being picked up by Leica themselves, because in the Leica store near me you'll see these Wotancraft leather bags both on the shelves and also on their website. I also noticed that when somebody from Singapore, Keith Wee, was reviewing this Wotancraft 3.5L bag, I did notice the little red Leica dot. So you can see there's quite an alignment between Leica and also Wotancraft going on here. Now this could be because of the craftsmanship that Wotancraft put into making these bags, which is highlighted by the fact that they're using premium Italian leather, which is rich in oils, and they will age incredibly well. Some people might say these leather Wotancraft messenger bags are quite costly. The 7L is coming in at just a shade under $400 US, $399 to be precise. But if we look at the gear that most of the photographers will be carrying inside these messenger bags, if we take a look at that humble Sony 35mm f1.8, this one retails at US $748. That's a lot more than the bag that you're carrying it in. And of course, most photographers who are working with the premium cameras are obviously using the G and GM lenses as well. So you can see that $399 has to be put in perspective with the sort of camera gear that we're prepared to carry in these premium bags. Now here's an illustration highlighting what I can get in this 7L leather bag. That's 2 cameras and 2 lenses. Now we have an Alpha 1 Mark II and also an Alpha 7C2. I'm carrying one of the G zooms and one of the GM primes on these 2 cameras, and that is a comfortable fit in this 7L messenger bag. Now alternatively, you could carry 1 camera with a lens attached plus 2 other additional lenses. So in total that's 1 camera, 3 lenses. I'm also squeezing in a 70-200 f4 macro G2 on that left hand side there, and a GM prime on the right side. So you can see for most photographers this can carry enough photographic gear. Now, when you're purchasing one of these 7L messenger bags, you can also see that there is a mini side pouch available. At the time of purchasing the bag, you'll pick this up for USD 30 American dollars there, and inside this little pouch you could fit a Z series battery, for instance, or you could maybe put in some 55mm filters. This is what I use that mini side pouch for. Very stylish, well crafted pouch there. Now if we look at the craftsmanship that goes into these bags, you'll see the opening mechanism on that top flap on the left side there, and I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail later. But we've also got that very broad strap which is quickly adjustable. Just pull up on that little red leather tag there, quickly adjust the length of the strap and then lock it back into position. We also have that broad padded shoulder piece which is fitted out with that leather trim there. Now, the mechanism for opening the leather bag is called the fidlock system. Now, if we take a look at that fidlock system, if you first encounter this fidlock, you might spend more than a couple of minutes trying to actually open the bag. But once you've got used to the opening, just watch how easy it is to open and close this bag just using one hand. As you can see there, quickly open and closing just using one hand. And that's really useful if you're holding a camera lens in the other hand. Now, using premium quality YKK zips, and you'll see the one on the back of the bag is exposed to the elements, and so it's weather sealed. So that's a beautiful addition to the back of the bag. The zipper on the front of the bag is covered by the flap of that bag, so there's no need to seal that one as well. So let's take a look at some of the other things that appear on some of the other Wotancraft bags are these external webbings. Now, you'll be able to put on this external webbing these armor pouches, and this is a way of expanding the storage of a lot of Wotancraft bags. Now, these are not available on the leather bags. You will be using that little clip-on side pouch which attaches to the red cord on the side of the bag, or you'll be trying to use internal organizers. Here's one of Wotancraft's internal organizers which attaches to the inside of the bag using Velcro, and I'm using this particular internal organizer to store 2 Z series batteries in this instance. We do have storage capacity on the bag, both on the back for maybe documents, a slightly more spacious zipper on the front of the bag, as you can see, storing a little water bottle there, but also 2 additional zipper pouches on the closing flap, the top flap there. So for most photographers, this will be enough storage capacity without using those additional armor clip-on pouches that you see on the standard Pilot messenger bags there. A very stylish bit of kit that I'll be using for most days of the week to carry my own personal gear around in. So if you've enjoyed this, just give me the thumbs up, head over to Wotancraft. I'll put some links in the info section below this movie, so you can head over to Wotancraft store. I'm Mark Gaylor, Sony Digital Imaging Ambassador.